Welcome to Lesson 10 of EFT Tapping with Course in Miracles workbook. You can watch Lesson 1 or read the description for some context of what this is and how this works. So let's jump into Lesson 10, which again is one that we can do one of the practice periods together while we're actually tapping. So let's go to the side of the hand, repeating after me. Even though I am being told once again to say that my thoughts do not mean anything, I choose to honor and accept whatever feelings that brings up in me, whatever questions or doubts arise. Even though I'm being asked to say that all of my thoughts do not mean anything, I choose to honor and accept myself and whatever thoughts I have about my thoughts supposedly not meaning anything. Even though my thoughts do not mean anything. And just a couple lessons ago was these thoughts do not mean anything. So apparently this is important, and I'm being asked to look at this idea that not only do my thoughts mean nothing, but they are supposedly not my real thoughts. And I choose to honor and accept myself and any thoughts, feelings, or emotions that this exercise brings up. Now, through the points, my thoughts do not mean anything. I'm being told to look at my thoughts and say they do not mean anything. Supposedly they are not even real. And I may have spent a lot of time trying to think different thoughts, or being told that thoughts create my reality, or what I think determines how I feel. And here I am being told that all of my thoughts, at least the thoughts I am aware of, do not mean anything. And that supposedly there is something else that the text refers to here as being real thoughts, but that the thoughts I'm aware of are apparently meaningless. So I now choose to close my eyes, continue tapping wherever I like, and I will first say out loud, my thoughts do not mean anything. This idea will help to release me from all that I now believe. My thoughts do not mean anything. this idea will help to release me from all that I now believe. And now I will scan my mind, doing my best not to exclude, imagining the thoughts as a procession going by. And as each one crosses my mind, I say, my thought about blank does not mean anything. And my thought about blank does not mean anything. 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 And my thought about blank does not mean anything. And my thought about blank does not mean anything. And I choose to honor myself for doing this exercise, acknowledging that it's recommended to do 4 more 1-minute sessions, no more than a minute, and shortened if I experience discomfort. And to repeat that my thoughts do not mean anything. And also to add, this idea will help to release me from all that I now believe. Okay, let me know your thoughts, which apparently do not mean anything. Any experiences you might have had going through this together. I'm finding this increasingly fascinating as I do it, and hopefully you are getting benefit from this process. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on lesson number 10. And if you have any other feedback about, the pacing or anything about this, I'm all ears. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, lesson 11. Thanks so much.